turn, 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 turn. Is there a difference? Is there a difference if I say turn, 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 turn? One turn of one gear, two turns of the same gear, three turns of the same gear. Another gear, turn 3 times in a different area of the gear, of a different area of the shaft, on another gear that turned it around. One turn brings it here. 2 turns brings it here. 3 turns brings it here. Start. 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, boom. Takes 4. On a triangle, 1 turn, and then the other turn, this is a quarter turn of a right angle. Then the other turn goes all the way around because it's nothing on the bottom, and then the last turn goes all the way up. So you see that X that comes in between. The open quarter turns, are you talking about a quarter turn? Because that's all it was. What about a half of a quarter? Turn, turn. Twice to get to the bottom for the same reason that you have to start, you have to be in the middle, and you have to be at the end, because that's the way everything is. So we have to understand this according to creation. Isn't that what we're looking for, the missing link? Imagine if 60 years of science worked through Neanderthal man into Cro-Magnon and then scratched their head thinking in what they were doing, so they fed whatever it was to whoever it was to live out their life just to see what the body can do just before we got to Earth. As humans, we were masterful in everything else. A and I, things that move, less control and more control in a perfect element of society. Imagine Mr. Pac-Man. Boop, he got eaten. He ate the fruit, got eaten. That fruit was the same size as him. How in the world did he eat the fruit? I'm sitting here talking to my cat. I said, turn over. Turn over. Turn over in the area space. He obviously didn't turn over in the air. Linear, horizontal. So what I want to talk about right now is, oh my God, I'm in the middle of this space. I have like a horseshoe around me. What do animals have around them? 1 horseshoe in the front, 2 horseshoes in the back. The horseshoe, when the horse wins, he gets a horseshoe around his neck. Is it for his 4 hoofs? Why do I ask this question? Why do I come on here? What I'm going to finish off this, if you were interested, here comes the best part. And we all know that just add an A to baby, and you get Barbie, resident angel, the spirit. This is what I want to show you. We're going to take the camera down, make it a little bit easier. 3 and 5 are the 2 magic numbers. 2 doubles you up. 3, okay, 2 and 1. Okay, 1 goes in between 2 to create 3. So instead of having 3 linear, I'm just going to make linear boxes, or this linear boxes. This is going to be confusing because I'm teaching myself something at the same time. Or linear boxes building the bricks, right? 1 brick over 2 bricks sitting on 3 bricks, right? 1 brick over 2 bricks sitting on 3 bricks. Now the question is, right, see this brick here? Here's your basic candle, but it's used up by the corner of this brick and the corner of this brick. Where in the world am I going with this? Because let me try and show you this again. Here is 1 brick, right? And I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 2 bricks. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I tend to do this quick because I know everybody's in a rush and they don't really have any real time. You know, that's the way I think all the time because that's how I was told. So now we have 3 bricks, right? Look at that. We have 3 bricks. Now I'm going to put, we're going to be mirroring this image. So I'm just going to be doing a whole lot of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4, whoop. Whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have went in. Sorry, I should have went in. All right, let me get out that pen now. Let me get out that pen. Let me do it the right way.
Um, so here's all the bricks, right? You notice the way the bricks, they say different things, right? Remember, this is a whole thing, right? C50, right? C52, the bricks. 5, 2, right? Do you see the top of the brick? You got a different color. Let's see what colors I have here. Shouldn't even be doing this video right now. You see this? Red's not working. What about blue? See this? This is bait, right? Bait, or the H letter if you want to count it in the Hebrew language. Okay, we also have the I. Don't forget there's a top and the bottom of the I, right? You can sit right over here if you want. You have the top and the bottom of the I. It's two T's, one above is below. I think it's called Iona. I don't know, but it's from the Greek language. The Greek seems to pull things together. English, Greek, French, English, Greek, French, and all the other languages, okay? So we're going to go, and what we have here is we have H and I and 52 in the bricks. The heart of H, Archie, resident angel of creation, electron at heaven. We have 1 brick, 2 bricks, 3 bricks, 2 bricks, 1 brick. Now the question is, you see this line over here, right? All I have to be doing is doing this to create it all. I get the same creation from here, so I have the top and the bottom. Okay, and then I have 2 bricks. And then between the bricks, I get the top and I get the bottom of the bricks. And then I have to put this piece in to connect it, pending or not whether you're talking about the blocks. Remember bricks and blocks? In the blocks, there's 2 circles here, and there's a bar connecting the block. You know what a block is. When you build a building, you have a big building block. Okay, and they talk about this in Bible and Torah. They're always talking about blocks. Okay, so we have all this. We have A and I that comes into here. I don't want to use it right now. And there's many other designs that go in here, because we have to understand that this is what brings everything together. We have to use these square boxes, right? Here's 1 and here's 4, right? After that, it becomes this. And it also becomes dots, dots in all the corners, right? Dots in all the corners. If you take a look at it, this is really, you know, they're all circles, right? You want to connect them together, you got the X. When you have the plus, right, you're between 4 lines. So only till we get this box over here can we actually get the plus. In here, the best we can do is the X. So the plus is 4 and the X is 1. This value over here and this value over here, this value is a total of 9. This value is 36. The 5 value, where is the 5 value? The 5 value is a little bit different because it's inside the X. And it's this formation. But that formation, okay, does not form until we get this over here. Equals to total of 20. Because it takes up 2 area blocks and it takes 2 area squares to create it. So what do? I wanted to show you this whole thing. I wanted to show you is all about number 3, right? If you have a right angle, you go from here, you go to here, and you go to here. Sin or shin, right? They say if you ain't gonna get off the pot, shit off the pot. So we have 3.14159265. Now the first basic part of this is 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. 3 times 9 is 27. 27. Big red sun. 27. 3 times 9 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Equals 1 and 8 is 9. Don't forget I do the multiplication and the addition after. to understand the two different lives, 24 and 22. 22nd and 24th presidents. Please look them up of the United States. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. These two letters coming together will spell these two letters. In French, this is gold. 33, gold. Okay? O and R in French. In English, the total is 38, and that is the church. To the 7th gate is 44. To the 7th gate is 41 or 48. The son of the DNA spirit inside of Pluto, AD. After the death, I became of. Into the BC world, the world before Christ, the world after the death. 44 will stand for 16 and 8. PH and the small I, because the H brings it in. 6 and 1 create 78, becomes 789. 789 plus 987 equals 1776. 9 and 7, 16. 8 and 8, 16. 9 and 7, 16. The total is 48. 7, 7, 7. 21. 6 times 1, 6 times 1, 6 times 1, and 18. The total is 3903. In the 7th inning, in the 7th inning, one team will have 18 outs when the inning's over, after 7 innings of play, or coming into the 6th inning of play, 6.5, the bottom of the 6th, right? The 7th inning stretch, sorry. The road team will have 21 outs. The home team will have 18 outs. And these two letters are RU. Coming to the streets we are. Take me out to the ball game. We're going to have hot dogs. Hot dog. And we're going to have peanuts. We're not going to have any hamburgers. So we have to write down the word hamburger. Hamburger and hot dog. Hamburger. Hot dog. Dog leg son. Dog leg. Golf. And now golf, right? Golf, not gold. Golf, the F instead of the D. 46, the half-life. The dog leg. Ham is a single. Burr, things that stick. R is that 39 in the out. So you're now into the B world. BC creation. 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, right over here. And 9. Ger, green, German, what does it stand for? Germination, regulation time, hot dog. Hot equals to 823.43, which is a creation from 23 and 32, because when you multiply 2 times 3 is 6, 2 plus 3 is 5. You add it, it becomes 43. When you minus it, this becomes 43. 6 and 5, this becomes 34. When you minus it, this becomes 23 and minus 11 equals to 12. Okay, and 32 minus 11 equals to 21. Whoops, sorry, 21. 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2, 2 and 3. The hour is 11, 11. All these things is what's going to do the Mandela effect, and over, because it's all basic formation. One is the linear hot dog, and the other is the linear hamburger. Right? The linear hamburger. How are you looking at your hamburger, right? It's still, they're both flat, right? Basically, they're the same thickness, hot dog, hamburger. Anyways, one is round. If I cut the middle out of the hamburger, let's not get into that. Okay, so we did this over here, and because of number 22 and number 24, right, which is reverse 5 and reverse 3, as I spoke of before, okay, is Grover Cleveland. And you have to remember Herbert Hoover and Hoover Dam. And this is what's coming into the revelation of the next year. Las Vegas, the Las Vegas card. New inserts. 3 times 2, 3 plus 2 equals 5 and 6. Okay, 5 and 6. Multiply it, it becomes 30 and 11. Equals to 41 and 19. Artificial Intelligence AD. AI AD. H. Chi. They can also go cheval. Chevreuil, Red-nosed reindeer, how about the red sun? Santa Claus coming from the red sun. Does it start to make sense? To the green space of Mars. To the purple skies, 4 and 12. To the green space, 6 and 14. Where do I get this? 1 and 2 is 3 and 4. 1 and 4 is 6 and 5. Back into creation. 3 and 2, all zeros equal 6, creates 9 and 2, or number 29. Minus this and add this becomes the heavens of 20. This cube over here, for all of those who are new, has two sides that will revert into light if it was see-through. That equals 7. One is this side over here. When 1 shines through here, you'll see the 1 light come and ignite 6, as the 6 lights cannot ignite 1. Only 1 ignites 6. But I look at the glass, and I see when I put it down, I will see 7 on this side. Every other side will say 5. 4 sides of 5 equals 20. And 2 sides will equal to 14, will equal to 0, 6, and 34. That is your DC creation spirit of 76, right? 7 and 6. All zeros equal 6, creates 12, creates 3. This will become 3 and 7, and the numeric value for win a big red sun, 3 times 7, 21 and 10. This number will now, everything I can tell you with this number, I'm going to keep going on and on. All zeros equal 6. This will become 16. This will be 37. 2 and 1 is 3. All zeros equal 6. 6 and 1 is 7. 3 and 7. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals to 3. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. 3 plus 1. And then I'm going to keep going on, and this will create 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 is 3 and 4. And we're back to these numbers over here. So all this said, let me go back down and finish the thing on pi that I had started. And you notice that 3 times any of these numbers will equal 9, 3, or 6. Okay? And eventually, these numbers will repeat again. Further down, these numbers will repeat. Now, the totals that we have to go by is, just give me one more second into this book. You know what? I'm too far into the video. If you want to watch the next piece on what happens to this, I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to come back. I'm going to give the video a name as the same name to repeat, and I'll keep on explaining what is happening. We're looking, just want to say that for those who are here, those who already know, those who don't know, who the hell am I, right? Who the hell am I? I color, I talk a lot. I talk a lot, and I must talk, that to exalt yourself when I'm full of it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm full of it. Am I true? Am I not true? Who the hell am I, right? Who the hell am I? Nobody else, right? Like to have fun. I've been wanting to just exalt myself, express myself, and when I have reason now, because I believe wholly and highly in what I see. If you like all the L's in this, the thunderbolt, the light, 10 to understand 9. What happens to 9? 1 goes through it. 1 goes through it, 1 and 1, I'm in one passage in nothing, through the lightning bolt. 1, I have an ink inside, the lightning bolt goes straight through, I draw a line, and then from 1 I created. All kinds of things. This is not the only way to look at this. In another, what they call low shoe, forget about these numbers, we're going to put low shoe, and low shoe goes 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 6. That's the low shoe. I'm going to show you what pi does. I can do this in binary if you want. Just to continue on in case you don't. If I use this for its position value, this would be the 5th position. 9 and 5 is 14. 8 and 6 is 14. 7 and 2 is 9. So you'd have 9, 5, 5. 7th position times the 2 value equals to 14. 7 and 2 equals to 9. 7 times 6, 42. 7 plus 6 equals to 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Depending on what equation you use here. 1 and 4. 1 and 5 equals to 29. The next two numbers are 29. 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. These first 4 numbers will create the balance of the numbers. Raphael 72, 86, and a constellation of Pegasus coming to you from the only house of pain. Thank you for watching this video. Please share.